When Edward Snowden revealed an extensive surveillance program run by the National Security Agency, he was at the center of a controversy.
The public needs to decide whether these programs and policies are right or wrong.
He should be held up as a hero.
He's a traitor.
People may die as a consequence of what this man did.
I'm 29 years old.
Now, as Americans revisit his story in Oliver Stone's new film, Snowden, the real-life Snowden is at the center of another storm.
This really isn't about me. It's about us. It's about our right to dissent.
Snowden, who's been living in Moscow, is making a public plea to President Obama for a pardon. Snowden was originally charged with theft and leaking tens of thousands of classified documents to two journalists who subsequently revealed that the National Security Agency was collecting and storing Americans' digital footprints. That's the metadata from phone calls, texts, and internet activity. He argues his actions were not to undermine U.S. security, but were done out of a need for the public's right to know, and he says the current charges against him don't allow him to mount a whistleblower defense.
Whistleblowing is democracy's safeguard of last resort.
But as Snowden's campaign for a pardon gains momentum, his detractors are also making a stand. Every member of the Bipartisan House Intelligence Committee has signed a letter to President Obama urging him not to take action.
This is the most serious hemorrhaging of American secrets in the history of American espionage. What Snowden is revealing, Major, is the plumbing. He's revealing how we acquire this information. It will take years, if not decades, for us to return to the position that we had prior to his disclosure.
Snowden's leaks revealed clandestine projects, which grabbed digital records from international fiber optic cables, servers, and databases. And they are considered legal under multiple laws, including the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, an executive order signed by President Bush, and various sections of the Patriot Act of 2001. Still, by breaking the law, Snowden changed the law.
I am therefore ordering a transition that will end the Section 215 bulk metadata program as it currently exists.
To be clear, today, the programs Snowden revealed remain active, but they are modified. If the government wants to access phone records, for example, it must formally request them from telecommunications companies. From asylum in Russia, Snowden now makes a living as a remote keynote speaker at popular conferences. And now he's being glorified in film.
I feel like I'm made to do this.
The Obama administration has said Snowden should be prosecuted.
Like every American citizen, he can come here, appear before the court with a lawyer, and make his case.
Based on his original charges, Snowden faces roughly 30 years in prison. But if he returns home, he will be formally indicted and could face new additional charges, possibly leading to a lifetime in prison.